And it sucks sometimes when we make mistakes, but allow yourself to make mistakes. You're not perfect, so it's okay. Another thing is ask for help. Don't be so prideful. Don't be so prideful. There's so many, I'm not going to say there's so many. There are parents out there who are like, I'm not going to ask the other parent for help. You know, I got this. I can do this. You don't want to be a part of this. Da, da, da. It's not about you. It's not about if you have this or not. Let me tell you something. We weren't meant to do this alone. It wasn't meant to be single parenting, you know. The foundation of a household, of a family, is mommy, daddy, child for a reason. You can read a plethora of books that'll tell you the benefits of having that father and that mother in the home. We weren't meant to do this alone. So if we're doing it alone, don't be so prideful about it, you know. Ask for help. And you can ask your family for help. You can ask friends for help. You can ask a support group that you have. You can hire paid help, after school programs, whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever you can afford. Obviously, I didn't say this is like better single parenting. I'm a single parent, but obviously, don't be scared to ask the other parents for help if you guys, or whether you're together or not. Sometimes you can be married and still need a little bit more help, you know, or your roles weren't defined as far as mother and father and having children, and you need a bit more help. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because when you don't, it can easily be hurting the child, you know, especially you stressing. When we're not our best selves, we're not able to give them our best. So don't be scared to ask for help, or don't be too prideful to ask for help. Another thing is get to know and understand your child. I grew up in a generation where it was children are to be seen and not heard. Children are to be seen and not heard. I don't believe that. I think there's nothing wrong with respecting a child. I think children definitely need structure and discipline, and they need to be taught many things, and they're not going to understand a whole bunch of things, and that sucks. You're going to have to, you know, be that disciplinarian. Is what it is. That's a parent. We're not here to have our kids just like us. They're going to love us and appreciate us and thank us at the end of the day when we do our part. Yeah. But get to know your child. Every child does not need to be disciplined the same. Every child does not need to be talked to the same. Every child does not learn the same way. Every child does not reach milestones at the same time. So definitely get to know your child. I know for me, because my son is still a toddler, I have this app that I had when I was pregnant, and now they send me stuff that's still accurate to his age. So I'm like, is he doing this? Is he doing that? And when he is ahead of his age range, I'm all kinds of excited. You a genius. You a genius, son. You're a genius. He definitely is told that often. And when he's not doing certain things, for one, I look at what I'm doing, because like right now he cannot drink from a cup at this age. Most toddlers are able to drink from a cup. I don't let him drink from a cup that often. That's why he can't drink from a cup, because I don't want to keep cleaning up after you from drinking from a cup, you know. But I know that's something that I'm holding him back on, so that's something we're working on, and him using his utensils when eating. But I'm definitely being mindful not to put pressure on him because of what other children are doing. But I still want him to keep up, you know. Once I see he's able to do the skill, I want him to be able to do it. If not, cool. No pressure walking, you know, no pressure talking, just continuously teaching him. My son amazed me one day and was like naming the ABCs. Not naming them because he doesn't say them, but pointing them out. And I was like, is this a fluke? Or is this a joke? Is this like, you know how sometimes they say, you know, CBA, you know, and they're doing it in that order, and they keep doing it in that order, so he knows that that's what it's going to be? No. It wasn't in that order. Like, it wasn't in the same order. It was in different order, so he really knew the letters. And I'm like, no order. Genius again. But I definitely had to know or continue to learn my son and learn his likes, his dislikes when he's really crying and really hurt, when his feelings are just hurt. He got that old extra cry and he's squeezing his eyes trying to get a tear out. He tried me all the time. Yeah, I had to learn those things, especially as he gets older. I know for me, I was not a child who really needed a whooping, but I still got whoopings. Because, again, my parents were in that children are to be seen and not heard generation. And I was a people pleaser, and I really wanted to make my parents happy, so I never wanted to do anything that would disappoint them. So I didn't really need whoopings. I was someone who you said, like, I'm very disappointed in you. I would start crying. That would hurt my feelings. And we need to know that. We need to know that about our children so that we can guide them appropriately. I talk so much, y'all. I swear I'm trying to make this short. What's the next one? Lord. Be the mom you always wanted to be. Don't wait until you find that man in your life if you're a single mother. Don't wait until you move into that house. Don't wait until you get that certain job you want to get. Don't wait until you lose that weight so you can run around with them. Let that be, excuse me, your exercise losing that weight, baby. I'm still getting these mommy pounds off of me. And I'm not going to lie. I'm about to eat some pizza after I get off this video, but it's okay. Because I'm going to still keep getting these mommy pounds off of me. And I have to tell myself this continuously to be the mom I want to be now. When you are the mom you want to be now, you create the lifestyle, you create the habits, you create all of that now. You end up living the life that you actually desire to live in whatever your circumstances are. It doesn't matter. You may have thought, like, I need to lose weight to be able to run around my kid, and until then I can't do it. Just start doing it. Just start running around. Just start having fun. And you see that joy on your child's face. And you might realize you're losing pounds and whatnot. Just start doing it now. If you want to be the mother that has everything structured and, you know, you have the schedule when he's going to nap, eat, learn, do this, do that now. Because time isn't stopping for anybody. They're only getting older. And if we're not being intentional, like something's happening. There's some habits that are forming. There's some routine that's being made, even if it's